kind of disappointed in that demo. Just them. Good thing I did what I did in that demo. I can't believe that's all they gave you. That's pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. I think it is. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, bud. Okay, did he? All right, I'll go put him up. Hold on. He never comes in here and tells me. I'm glad you do. Thank you. At least I can count on you, kid. Good. He's doing a demo day. Good for him. Good. I was hoping he was going to do that just like I did. That Jennifer Lawrence, yeah, she is beautiful. She went and did a lot of changes. I don't know why. Fucking girl had a beautiful body and she fucked it all up. Big ass, big tits now. Fucking, she had a nice little small petite frame and she fucking trashed it. Fucking idiot. Big boobs, big ass. Oh, our culture don't like that shit. I know why she did it though. It's obvious. She fucked herself up good. Idiot. She's following in the footsteps of the other whores. That's why she's doing it. She wants to be like the other piggies. Let me type a message in there so that kid knows I'm in there. I don't want him thinking that I don't. Daniel, thank you. Yep, he's scattered. He don't know what the fuck he wants to do. That's what he's got going on. He ain't gonna bullshit me none. people that don't know what scattered means is you don't know what the fuck you don't want to do. See how hard this ground is? The fucking loader don't even want to scoop it. You like that pretty loader, Daniel? I think it's pretty. Yeah, look, see how hard that ground is? All I did was go into it and it kicked it out of there. Did you see it? That's how hard this Arctic is. It's no shit, dude. Okay. Well, he's not on YouTube no more. All right. I don't know what he's doing here. That's what I think. Yep, I like it. To me, that's party. Yep. Yeah, it don't last long, man. I hate that. Couple sips and it's gone. I got two of them too. They're gone. Yep. Gotta leave the truck turn around spot right here. Yep. Still got a coffee left. Gotta go in the fridge. Oh, there goes Smokey Joe. Let's go smoke the house up. There it goes. There's a drink for you, buddy. Yeah, but I gotta crying. Fucking mean crying. She better not be crying. I can't even find her fucking name, Daniel. Yeah. What's her name? She changed it. It ain't Country Angel no more.
Yes, it is. Country Angel. That's what I got. Two heart symbols.
No, I'll be fucked if I can find her. I can't find her, dude. I'd have to go into
Oh, you're subscribed to her, right?
her old name. Yeah, she changed it.
Yeah, your boy sent me. But it's got changed to Country Angel.
Yeah, now I gotta go find it in my fucking chat. Because I don't think I'm subscribed to that one.
No.
Tell her to come see me. Now I can click on it.
Yeah. I think she's talking to her brothers.
She's a fucking mess. I can hear her. Let me go see something if I can go into my moderators. She shouldn't be live doing that. First problem.
Well, I'm watching her live.
I don't even know where to go find this at. I'm looking, Daniel. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I don't know YouTube that well, man. I always have a hard time with this. Okay, standard moderators. Country Angel. I can't click on her name and do nothing. Back, refresh, print. Let me go look. How the fuck do you put two hearts in there to find her name?
I have no idea.
Right. Neither do I. Hold on, I might have it right here.
Yeah. I told her that you're trying to find her.
I think I got her.
Yeah. Is L is love symbol spelled with a symbol?
Yeah.
That's it then.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to load here.
Yeah. She might send it to me. I told her.
Who's she talking to?
Her brothers. And she was her friends. Okay, your message popped up. I'm glad you found her.
She knows I love her to death, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and she noticed that you had money. She moved you to Mod Ranch.
Yep.
Apparently, Crow was being an ass or something when I heard it, or I may be hearing wrong.
Oh, this is all drama shit. I don't need this, Daniel.
No. See, this is why she doesn't keep these live streams posted. All she does is keep them short. And she just ended again.
I'm getting off of there. Hi, Rory. How are you, honey? I got out of there, Daniel. I don't even got time for that shit.
I know that. That's why she does. She doesn't keep them live. She just posts them shorts.
What's up, Rory? How are you, honey?
Anyway, I figured I want see if you wanted to catch it before she ended again. Like just to say hi to her and whatnot.
Yep. Told her keep her.
That's all I needed was to make sure that we love her too.
Yep. She's a good kid. She's got to put that shit behind her, man.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy, but I just lost my mom and dad, so I know.
Yeah, you don't need to hear any more of that.
Know all about it. It don't get any easier.
I'm getting out of that too, man.
What I'm saying is, if she's going to do that, she should make it private, and then just give them the code. You don't need the whole world seeing that. You really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if she's not going to post it, all,
You going to bed? You popped in here just to go to bed? Thanks a lot.
tonight worry.
I don't see you for fucking days, and you come in here, pop in here, say goodnight, and leave. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Been hanging out with Eric too goddamn long. I'll bust her ass, that's all. I'm allowed to bust her ass. She knows I love her. She knows I love her and the kids.
Yep. And yeah, that last caretaker demo was stupid. And you were right. If you would have let, if you would have done any of that scrapping,
No, it would have been 8 minutes.
yeah, you would have been madder than hell.
And they didn't even tell you to do what I did, Daniel. All they wanted you to do was get the boat fueled up, electric up, and roll out. I did more than they told you to do.
Yeah. I can't believe they wouldn't even let you.
That's piss poor.
Yeah.
That's piss poor.
The video that you played when you went to go get your stuff. What the hell were them two guys doing? Are they? I don't know if they're in the development part or what, but I guess I need to watch the whole video to see if they were on the same thing too.
Rory, I'm just, hold on, Daniel. Rory, I'm just teasing you, honey. I know you had a long day. You had an asshole delivery guy. I got you. Go ahead, Daniel. I'm sorry. I wanted to answer her. I know she's tired.
I know. I saw it pop up.
I was busting her fucking ass. She's cranky and miserable. I get it. Rory, go get some sleep, hon. God bless, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just busting your ass, dear. But yeah, Daniel, if I wouldn't have did the extra, that whole demo would have been fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah, and if I would have known that, and I had a computer or something, I would have never downloaded that demo, period.
No, if I'd known it was going to be that, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, well, we know now. But
yeah, it's pretty shitty.
It's going to be early access.
Yeah, God only knows when. That's probably all they're going to release in November is early access. That's what he's telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it, Daniel. If I wouldn't have did all that extra, fucking 8 minutes, that would have been done.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking disappointing, to be honest.
Yes. I would have never released a demo if it was going to be like that.
No fucking way. Like I said, good thing I stayed in that fucking building and did what I did.
Yeah. Or at least, well, at least let the devs have common sense, to at least put it on Steam. If you want to download this demo, just be aware it may be about 10-minute demo.
Yeah.
No warnings.
No, they don't tell you shit. Here you go. Be happy you got it. Shut the fuck up. There it is. Not a good sign, I can tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, it's a good damn thing that I did all that extra, or everybody in fucking watching would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you would have been more pissed than what you were.
Right. Yeah, if I would have just stuck to the game plan, oh yeah, I would have been livid.
I just can't believe that the demo was that short.
Yeah. You saw it. They wouldn't let me out on the ocean. They said you're leaving the playing area.
Yeah.
So basically go in there, get the ship fixed, get the boat ready, fire the boat up, act like you're gonna head out and go do something, and then we fuck you in the ass, you're done. That's it. That's all you're doing. Yeah, I don't get that. They should at least let you go to the first location like they showed on the fucking stream.
Yes.
And didn't even tell you that they're not going to let you do that. That's the shitty part. Because by what I was watching and seeing them do, made me think that that was part of the demo.
Yeah. I was actually surprised. You actually got on the boat, got it to move.
Yeah.
That's about all you can do.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that was pretty fucking shitty, man. Not very good.
No. I hate when they do that.
Rory, sorry you had a shitty day, honey. Tomorrow be better. She's stuck with all them fucking trainers, and you don't know what asshole you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad part of that.
Mm.
Because a lot of them guys, they don't want to train people they're mate to. You know what I mean? They go into work and say, hey, you got to train me today. And that's the worst. Nothing against Rory. I'm just saying, for somebody that's been there for a while, that's the worst.
Yep. Crab's got 2.1 gigabyte update.
Yeah, well, they can update that all they want. It's not. From what everybody's telling me, they're turning it more and more into fucking SnowRunner.
Yeah. It's not SnowRunner 2. I'm pretty sure a lot of other streamers have seen.
See, I'll tell you where they fucked that, Daniel. They fucked that by forcing you to make roads. That's where they fucked that. What's up, Chris? That's where they fucked that, Daniel. They fucked Roadcrest by forcing you to make roads because they knew what the only real path to go was going to be.
Yeah, but I enjoy it though. I mean, Crab got back on there. Ooh, I don't know, at least a couple months.
Right.
And even though a month or so ago was when they released the what they call the rebuild update.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, everybody's been crying that they're turning it more and more in like fucking SnowRunner, and that's not what people want to play.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, SnowRunner's got a ton of maps, ton of shit to do, and that's not why they're playing Roadcraft. I mean, let's be real.
well, here's what everybody's wanting from Roadcraft from the get-go.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you. Go ahead, Daniel.
Everybody's been wanting a fuel thing and a damage thing.
Right.
SnowRunner has,
Yep.
and yeah, Saber has finally come up with that when they did. But you can only have that hard mode.
Yeah, hardcore mode. Right.
Yes.
Which is where it should be. Because it's not for everybody.
Yes. And I'm 100% sure that impressed everybody that wanted that from the get-go.
Right.
Because they like to have fuel system, gearbox changes, everything. And that's like SnowRunner stuff there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it ain't got as many maps.
Right.
But you still get a shit ton to do.
Well, they don't give. There's no shortage of that. Yeah.
Yeah, you may not have as many maps as SnowRunner does, but yeah, you still get a shit ton. And I'm not upset.
No, like I said, the only thing that they fucked up on it just they force you to make roads.
Yeah, hence the name, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel, listen, I get it. If any, it's just the point though. That's you want to leave that an option, not a force. You follow?
Yeah.
I know that's the name of the game, and that's what they want you to do at Blasi Blasi. I get all that. But you don't want to force people to do it. Give them an option of a couple different routes that are not fucking 800 miles out of the way. You know?
Right. So they could have done better with the in-game routes.
Well, no, I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying don't force people to have to build the roads, and that's what they did. Like, leave it like an option where, okay, if you know you got to go from A to B, and you got to build a road if you go take A, so leave them an option with B. Well, they didn't do that because B is driving around the whole fucking map. And some spots they didn't even leave that option. And to me, that's where I think they fucked up.
Yeah. Well, that's your opinion.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
Is the game good? Absolutely. Saber's not put out a bad title. They just haven't. Not in all the years that I've followed them and played them, no, they have not put out a bad title. But they just, I think with Roadcraft, they kind of forced building the roads on you, and I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did. I mean, you don't have any control over them.
No.
Yeah. But I know if you build your own game like that.
Well, I'm going to give you options. If you want to build them, build them. If you don't, I'm not going to jam it down your fucking throat.
Yeah.
And some of them missions, they jammed it down your throat. You had no choice but to build the roads.
Yes, for the transport vehicles, because you have to make sure they don't get stuck.
Yep. It's just, I just think that the road building was a little excessive. That's all.
And for me, when I started noticing that the road building got a little bit more difficult,
Yeah.
I built the roads a little bit. I built them for a little bit for the transport vehicles, and then I just got in the bulldozer, not the stupid one, but the best bulldozer, the one that actually looks like a bulldozer.
Right.
And what I do is I would find out where they get stuck at, and then I would, and sometimes it got a little tricky too, because you get a convoy of about three, you have one in front, three behind it.
Yeah.
I would, as long as I would hit with the road building, and I would push them where they don't get stuck anymore. And then I would go back to the same spot where they first got stuck.
Yep.
And I'd push their ass as many times as needed.
Yeah, that's what I started doing. Just going and pushing them and not even fucking with the roads.
And the worst ones to push is the big green trucks with the trailers.
Yep.
Oh man, when they get stuck, you have to respawn them.
Yep.
You better do something quick or change what you did.
Right.
Other than that, they're gonna get stuck, and you won't be able to push them because they're invisible, and they can't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Invisible.
Yep.
Yeah. There's even a mission on there where you have to make a road for two concrete trucks. You can't drive worth a shit.
See, that's the other end of that I don't like. I don't like the shit with the convoys. You should have the option to go get the shit yourself. I don't know why they didn't put that in there.
Or at least drive the truck.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. Bring what Chris said.
Did you really, Chris? Holy shit. Where's he at? 2 trillion? Wow. Where's your XP at, Chris?
Oh, that's just money.
Yeah. 2,147,000,000. Holy fuck, Chris. Jesus Christ. That's fucking awesome.
You could buy everything in the shop, in the buy section.
He could buy 10. He could buy 10 of everything.
Yeah. Now look at the next number.
424. 546. 424. 70. Holy shit. Yeah, you've been playing longer than me. 73 million XP. Nice. Yeah, I'm at 21. Yeah, that's 73 million XP. Holy fuck, Chris. You've been playing, buddy. Kudos.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
Fucking right.
And XP. But you get more XP than you do money. Just like I was asking you the other night. If you put one more number on that XP, will it all go all the way up to 9s?
I don't know.
And go to 0. And go to 0, will it be permanently stuck on all 9s?
I don't know, bud.
So we got one more spot for one more number. And that's going to be a minute before you get to that.
Nice, Mike. Good job, bud.
A stream of iron.
Yep. Yep. He found a. Yep. He found what's it called? I can't think of the name right now. It's not a stream. It's fuck. I can't think what we call it.
It's on the tip of my.
Yeah, I can't think of it. We don't call it stream. We call it something else. I don't remember.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Anyway, that's a good deal, Mike. Yeah, 'cause I know he's been looking for it.
I'm going to see somebody rip a big hole in that mountain right there. Like all the way from top to bottom.
I did that on the old Arctic map.
Before it fucked up on you, right?
Yeah. I had half a fucking mountain ripped apart.
Vein, that's what it is. Vein.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, a vein. That's it. Thank you, Chris. I couldn't think. I shut the brain off about 2 hours ago when I made a drink.
2 cents or $9,999 last hour. Iron ore? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah,
Damn.
nice. Yeah, you found a good one. Hey, Daniel, my excavator don't fall in my holes no more, Daniel.
I know, you gotta go.
I can dig and not fall in the holes no more, Daniel.
I know, you gotta protect it. I'm looking at it.
What do you want me to do? If I don't do this, by the time I load the truck 3 times, I'm in the hole. What do you want me to do?
Oh,
Fucking assholes. You got a choice.
and you know what? The sad part is, I didn't even think about putting a barrier, those concrete blocks around the tracks.
Yeah, they weren't.
Yeah. They just haul ass, man.
Yep.
Until you need to move. Just removing the blocks. Shit. cold vein, still kicking that thing.
I told him he hit a big ass cold vein. I told him he gonna be there 6 months in a year. He fucking laughed at me. He's still fucking with it. I told him.
If anybody ever finds the bottom of the vein, let us know or something. I want to see how deep it is. Because I don't think, if I remember right, I don't think there is a actual ending if you find the vein. If you find the right vein.
Right. I've emptied them out. They do end.
Yeah. Some of them probably don't.
Some of them are little, but you hit some other ones, they just go for fucking ever.
They never end.
That's it. It never ends.
And you know what? I don't think, well, we talked about this yesterday night too, about that Foundry train, but I don't think they released an update. I might be wrong.
I don't think they released it yet. I know it's coming.
Oh yeah. I want to see that. Even if you have to go to, damn creative mode, if Foundry has it, I want to see it.
Well, they were smart. They incorporated it in that last fucking pill so they make you research it. Because they said they did that. They said, we're not just giving it to you, it's in the last pill.
Yep.
I don't care. Them guys, that... telling you, man, they knocked that motherfucker out of the... It's gone. That ball's still going.
It's gone. Like you can't even see it.
Yep. Satellites can't even track it. What's that, Mike? Yeah, gold mixed with it. Yep. And then they'll mix iron ore with it. They'll mix lithium with it. With the iron. Yeah, they encase it is what they do.
Yeah.
That's why I said, if you look at these veins, it's the same thing as you take an egg and you hard boil it. Now, when you strip off the shell of the egg, you got the white on the outside and you got the yellow on the inside. Well, that's how these veins are in here. The inside of it will be the iron, and the outside thin shell will be whatever they want to put around it. That's what they do.
Yep.
That's exactly how you can lay it out. It's just like a hard-boiled egg. That's how they put them in the map.
Yep. Yolk in the middle, the yellow part.
Yep.
Well, I got more shit to do for my landlord tomorrow.
Yeah, we got an electrician coming tomorrow. I can't wait to hear this shit. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
If he gets shocked on the job, just lay on the inside. Don't lay on the outside.
He's not gonna, if he knows what he's doing, he's not going to get shocked. It's simple, Daniel. It's fucking simple. You go pull the meter base. You go pull the fuck. I've done it 100 times. You go pull the meter. That cuts off the electric from Pico. Okay, then you go down to the panel. You go disconnect. You pull the panel apart. Take the fucking main breaker out. Then you once you can disconnect the wires, take the main breaker out. You loosen up the neutral and get that loose. Now you got the 3 wires, and they're all aluminum.
Right.
Then you go on the back side of the panel. You pull them the fuck out. Then you go outside the meter base, pull them the fuck out, and then you got to put a fucking new one in between. But the bitch to this is, it's not ran in a pipe. It's all buried underground. That's going to be the fuck job.
So is he changing y'all's meter?
No, he's changing. He's got to change. He's got to change the main feed wire to the house.
Oh,
The main buried aluminum cable to the house.
which is underground.
Yes, sir. And not in a pipe. Yes, sir. See, I don't know how these assholes got away building the addition on this house and doing the electric, but that should not be buried underground cable. It should be in a 2-inch fucking plastic conduit, separate wires, and it's not.
It should be protected in the pipe.
They should be in a pipe, and they're not. It's just a fucking jacketed. It's a 3 fucking, what are they, 6 gauge? I think they're 6 gauge. 3 6 gauge aluminum wires. 2 jacketed, 1 not. The 1 not is the neutral. The other 2 are the hots.
Yeah, the bare wire.
Yeah, the bare wire is the neutral. And that's exactly what's rotting out. Water is running down inside the meter base, which they are known to do, because they are not waterproof. It gets down into the jacket of the fucking wire, and then, because it's buried underground, it goes down 3 feet and lays in there, and it rots out the neutral. The fucking Pico guy told me. He sees it all the time. If it was in, what you're supposed to do is when you connect up to the meter base, you're supposed to caulk the opening where the wires go into the jacket, and nobody does. And then when it pours and water gets into that meter base, it goes down in between the jacket and the wires, and it fucking lays in there, and it rots out the aluminum neutral. And that's what's going on. Huh?
It's not protected like it should be.
Right. And they never do that. When they make that cable, the neutral never has a jacket on it. The only jacket that's it only has the outer shell jacket of all 3. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how they make it.
That's why you have the electricity problem if it starts flickering on it or something.
Yeah, because one leg's pulling more than the other, because the fucking neutral's not returning the power properly. Yes, it's like basically like having a short. Yes.
And it's rotting it out.
Yep. Oh, I can't wait to talk to this guy tomorrow. Trust me. I told this idiot 5 years ago what was wrong with the fucking electric. He didn't listen. The Pico guy listened. We had problems with the electric. We had the Pico guy come out here. He came out. He pulled the fucking meter. He reset it. He checked his feed coming in from the telephone pole. Now, his feed was perfect. 120, and the neutral. Okay. So it wasn't on his end. So he was like, all right. He goes, well, it's not on my end. You're going to have to call an electrician and find out. He goes, I just reset the meter. It should be equal balanced power now. Should be okay. He said, everything on my end's fine. I said, and then I asked him, I said, okay, if everything's fine on your end, can you come check in the house and see what's wrong? He's like, look, technically, I can't. I can get in trouble for it. I'm not allowed in your house. I'm not allowed to check it. I'm only allowed to come out here and make sure that our equipment is working properly. I said, could you please do it for me? And I basically had to beg the guy. And the guy was finally like, look, I'll tell you what I can do. I'll go get my meter. I'll go down, we'll pull the fucking panel off. I'll test the main wires coming into your house, and we'll see what we got. That's all I'm allowed to do. I said, that's fine. I just want to know what the fucking problem is. Now, my uncle has been told all this. So he goes, gets his meter, comes into the house. I take him downstairs. I take the electrical panel off. He hooks his meter up to one hot and one neutral coming in. Then he hooks it up to the other hot and the other neutral coming in. And he said, the cable has a short in it, and I'll tell you how it's got a short in it. We see this all the time. You got 140 or 160 volts coming in one leg, and you only got 80 or 90 volts coming in the other leg. He said, it's getting shorted out inside the fucking cable. That's why you got an uneven fucking balance. That's why the lights are flickering. Because cause one side's trying to pull 120, and then when you go to the other side to get 120, there's only 70 or 80 there.
The damn electrician should know better than that. Even though that word may be waterproof, it's better to put it in the pipe anyway.
I don't know why they didn't. I don't know how they got away with not doing it.
I mean, every time my dad has to rewire stuff, like last time, he had to rewire, fix the water pump. He had to rewire that.
Right.
And it's not very far to the water pump.
Right.
And of course, he dug it out with a hand tool, and he dug it and made enough room to lay some pipe in there, and then feed the cable through.
Yep.
All the way up to the meter.
Right.
Covered it up. And that was it.
Yeah, well, he's going to have a hell of a time because that whole wire runs underneath the fucking addition and it's in a fucking crawl space. So good luck trying to dig that wire up in a fucking 2-foot space. And God only knows how far down it is. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, he just needs to, find the right size pipe or tubing.
Yeah, but Daniel, that's not how that works. There's codes. You can only use depending on the gauge wire, and I'm pretty sure that aluminum wire is 6 gauge. They're either number 6s or number 8s. I don't remember. Okay? I think you can get underground cable in either size. Okay? There's a fucking... how many wires you're going to put in the pipe, there's a fucking code where how big the pipe has to be. And I'm pretty sure for them 3 size wires, it has to be at least a minimum of a 2-inch pipe.
Right. So it all depends on what size.
Yeah, but I don't think this guy's going to do it. If I know what this guy's going to do, he's going to dig it up, take that fucking cable out, put the same fucking thing right back in. Doesn't solve the problem.
I would, if he's going to do that to make his money, dig up the hole, dig up what is already underground, and put it right back under there and don't get do anything, I would be watching it.
Well, no, he's got to replace the wire. But I don't want them doing exactly what they did, and that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, you want to make it easier for the next guy.
No, I want to make it so it doesn't happen again.
Right.
That's my point.
I'm with you. 100%.
The hell is that?
I don't know. Yeah, right there where the wire's showing, at least try to cover up as much of that as you can.
Well, it's got to be fucking sealed.
Yeah.
That's the problem. When the wire's out there and it gets connected into the meter panel, it's got to get fucking sealed, period. It's got to get sealed. You know?
You find out what he does tomorrow.
We'll see. We'll see what he's going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you try to tell him what your opinion on what you think he's supposed to be doing, how to do it correctly, he'll probably say, you know, this is how the company is tell me to do this, and I'm just abiding by how my company's telling me to do this. And he'll probably wind up saying something like that. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Look at this. I didn't even see this shit that this is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tired of your light slicker, and I know you are.
Well, what I'm scared of is when that happens, it tears up electronic equipment.
And it already did. Didn't it do that to the electronic heater or one of those at one time?
Yep. Yep. I think that's what burned up her fucking ice machine and what burned up the fucking microwave.
Yeah. Well, that's not your fault. That's just how that electric company does.
No, it was the asshole that built the addition years ago. That ran the wire. See, you got to remember, back then, when Pop had this addition put on, he knew everybody. They were all goombas. So, they cut fucking corners to save prices. Well, cutting corners ends up biting you in the dick depending on what corners you're cutting. Okay? And that guy could have told my pop, hey, instead of putting a pipe and blah, 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 we're just going to run fucking house burial wire. And it's going to save you fucking $500. And the old man didn't know any better. And he probably told him, yeah, go ahead and do it. Now, what I can't believe is that it passed code.
Pass code.
Yeah, because you have to have a code inspector come out here and double check everything, Daniel. See, Pico's only responsible to the fucking, to the meter. They're into the meter. That's it. After the meter, you're responsible, and it has to be verified up to code. So I want to know how they got away with running a fucking burial cable 50 feet to a fucking electrical panel.
I don't know, but
Because I know, I'm pretty damn sure there used to be years ago a limit to that. Like, if the meter base, it comes down and goes through a wall and then the panel's right on the other side, that's okay using that wire.
well, that was way before I should have known.
So I don't know. I'm find out tomorrow.
Shit's changing with these companies.
Yep.
Buy an electrician.
No, he's saying got a shit show by electrician in the market. And it's not, the guy coming, it's not his fault. He didn't build the house. But I am going to pick his brain if he's a certified electrician, if they're allowed to do what they did. Because I don't think they are. I think there's a fucking limit on how far you're allowed to do that. With that fucking cable. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. I'm trying to remember. See, I did industrial electrical work. We didn't do houses. The place I worked for, we did all businesses, big warehouses. We didn't do small shit. Like we didn't fuck. The only time I did houses is when I helped Bob do side jobs where if somebody needed a fucking service upgrade and a new panel put in, I would go make 300 hours on a Saturday with them. Fucking stripping, taking out fucking somebody's breaker panel, putting a new one in, and all that shit, rewiring everything. Rehooking up everything. I've done that with him a couple times. That's the only shit he would get involved with side jobs. If somebody was putting say if they were going from a 60 amp service to a 100 amp house service, you got to change the main house breaker panel out. It's got to come out. You got to put a fucking new one in. So when you do that, you got to disconnect all the house wires to the fucking panel, the main in wires to the panel, which means you got to disconnect the fucking meter outside. So you got no electric coming in at all. Pull all the wires out of the old panel, mount the fucking new panel, hook up all the fucking wires and label what they are, and then fucking hook the main house wires back up from the meter panel, and then put it all back together.
Just do all that shit just to get it done.
Yeah, it's a half a Saturday. The worst part about doing that is marking them. Because it's got to be marked. When you go to pull that old panel apart, you go down the breaker list, and it tells you what breaker goes to what room. You got to mark all them wires before you pull them out. So you know what the fuck is what. That's the worst. That's the most time-consuming part of doing that. Pulling the new meter, pulling the fucking panel out, and disconnecting it, putting the fucking new one in, and hooking it all back up ain't dick. It's fucking marking them and fucking putting them back right.
Yeah, it sounds like a pain in the dick.
Oh, it's a fucking pain in the ass, but it paid good. Like, he would give me like $200-300 on Saturday for helping him, but I think he was making like anywhere from $5,000 to $1,000 for doing the whole job. And it's a whole Saturday. It'll eat up a whole fucking Saturday easy. Yeah, I did a couple of them with him.
Dang.
But like I said, the worst part of it is marking, every fucking wire that goes into that panel. You gotta mark what it was and what it was for. Living room outlets, living room lights, refrigerator outlet, stove outlet. You got to mark all that shit, cause when you go to put it back together, you got to balance what's on each leg. So you want to put the washer and dryer. You want them on separate legs. The refrigerator and the fucking stove, you want them on different legs. You got to balance the shit. It ain't just take it apart, hook it up, put it back. That's not how that works.
Yeah. You see how old Mike's house is? Right there in Chet?
1800s, holy shit.
Yeah, shit show on the farm.
Yeah, knob and tube. That 1800s, that should have been knob and tube, one hot wire. Knob and tube's no joke, man. You gotta be careful with that shit. See, they didn't know no better back then. That's how houses used to burn down all the fucking time. No fucking grounds, no neutrals. Yep. Yep. Well, they still use the aluminum. But like I said, you gotta have all that separated, and then you got the appliance, you gotta figure the heater for the house. You gotta figure the hot water heater. This is all the main shit that draws. Refrigerator, microwave, stove, dishwasher. You got to see what all appliances are in there that are hooked up, because they can't, right. And then you got air conditioners, you got central air, right. You got to account for all that shit, and you can't put them all on the same leg. You can't. You got to fucking divide them up. And they're all different, amperages. Some's 20, some's 40, some's 50, some's 60. You got to divide the fucking shit up right. Like I said, it's not just taking it out, disconnect it, take it out, put it in. That's not how that works. You got to have it all split up right. Because if you don't, it will be a fucking nightmare. Because the guy goes to put his fucking dishwasher on, and it's on the fucking house heater and the fucking refrigerator line. He's going to be blowing fucking breakers left and right. So you gotta figure out. Yeah, you got to figure out what appliances, and then you got to think what's not going to be running all the time. Well, refrigerator, it's going to run all the time. Hot water heater, it's going to run a little bit more than the refrigerator. So you got to take all of that into consideration. Like I said, it's not just pull it out and hook it up and call it a day. That ain't how that works. You got to make sure it's fucking right. And then say somebody's got a deep freezer in the garage like a lot of people do. That motherfucker's running all the time. You're not putting that on the refrigerator circuit.
Hell no.
Okay. Right. And then if you're really good at your shit and you know what you do, you figure out all them big appliances like that. You start a fucking list, and then go down and write down each one of them their amperage draw. So then you can divide it up. So then you start a list of, if you do it right, you start a list of, first off, what's going to run more than the other. And then you start a fucking list of all the amperages of them.
Yeah, which everything runs on a different amperage.
Exactly.
And you overdo, maximum amount of amperage, you better be ready because you're probably about to blow something up.
Right.
So when you're hooking something up, you want to check the maximum amperage
Yes.
and make sure that you are running underneath that maximum amperage.
Right.
Like, you want as close, I guess you can be as close to that maximum amperage as you can, just as long as you're not pushing it.
You don't want to be over it, Daniel, because if you start overdrawing that amperage, you're going to burn the fucking house wires up. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. That's why if you notice, a lot of your appliances that draw more than 20 amps are all wired with 10 gauge. Because I think 10 gauge can handle up, if I remember right, 50 or 60 amps.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mike right now, too. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Mike.
Yeah, we've been through that one time too, Mike. Yeah, it takes it out. Sorry about that, Mike.
$9,000.
Yeah, it's probably more than that now. Yeah, they're not cheap.
Yeah, price of everything done went up. It's going to continue to rise.
Yeah, the way these assholes are going, yeah. Yeah, so you gotta weigh all that out, man. But see, one thing that they did do good is that refrigerators and air conditioners don't draw as much as they used to.
Unless you keep them on 24/7.
Well, the refrigerator's always going to run.
Yeah. Well, the air conditioner too. I mean, summertime you can't help that.
Right.
But the wintertime is the cheapest you'll ever have on that piece bill because you can actually burn wood in a fireplace or a wood heater.
Yep.
But in the summertime, you can't help that.
No.
You have to run the air conditioner.
Yep. But like I said, the bitch to it is you got to make sure that it's divided up on the right legs. That's all. And it's not easy to do. It really ain't, because you only got 2 legs to choose from.
Yep.
So you gotta weigh it out.
You got to think about it. Electricity stuff ain't that easy.
No, it's not. I did it for 5 years. None of it's easy.
Yeah. Thinking in game, I'm going to start building an ore plant to do up some of this ore I got.
What's it gonna do?
That's what Mike said.
All right. Well, I told you, if you need help, I can help you how it's got to get set up, Mike.
I had to turn the automatic spell checker off on my phone.
Yeah, it gets me a pain in the ass.
I hate that damn thing.
Gets me a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I need to make sure that I got it turned off again because I'm still getting a little spell checker. When I try to type up something, and it's still saying, oh, you're trying to type out this.
Right. I don't know, Daniel. don't know there, sunshine.
No. But fuck, like you always say.
That's it.
I'm getting there.
Yep. Now I'm worried about Sydney. I hope she all right, man.
Yeah, I didn't even want you to go in there and realize that it was a dramatization that she always has in there. But
Hey, if anything, at least she knows I love her and I care about her, man.
yeah,
That's what matters.
yeah. I mean, I feel bad what she's going through. I mean, with her brother Daniel on there, he was, I think he was like in a service or something, and apparently, somebody, uh, convinced convinced Sydney that her brother, I think, was dead. Somebody played her thinking her brother was dead.
That's what's going on?
Well,
I got no idea what the fuck's going on.
I'm not 100% sure, but there is a post on YouTube where she wrote something like that down. If you go to her post and you read one of her paragraphs,
Okay.
and then you click to read more, there's a little section about that.
Okay.
She thought her brother Daniel, like I said, if I read everything right, somebody played her, convincing Sydney that he was dead. And then she updated the post after that. Because the first post she did was because before she updated the post saying that she found out that somebody played her thinking her brother was dead.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's still on there under the post section.
Okay. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, and then she got a few more friends. I don't actually know if that's the only brother she has or not.
I got no idea.
She's just going through a lot.
Yep.
And that's why she does them live streams to talk, to people she loves.
Yep.
And cares or what have you. And she only does that for a little bit. I'm glad she doesn't keep on live on her YouTube channel.
Right.
You wouldn't want to leave drama like that on your YouTube channel.
No.
Unless you don't give her rat's ass.
Yeah, but she should set that up where it's private.
Yeah.
post and the world can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's...
That's personal shit, man. I mean,
Yeah, if it's family related, don't put it on, don't live stream it on YouTube.
right.
Take it privately, like you said. Don't post it live to where everybody can watch it.
Yep.
Until it ends.
Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't do it the way she's doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging, but I wouldn't do that.
No, I feel bad for her.
Yeah, I do too, but that's not something you want the public to know.
No. But at least you know, when she does come in chat and she says she is okay, she's probably okay because, you know, she probably didn't want anybody to know what's really going on.
Right.
But because you got a sneak peek on her thing going on, you can see how much the drama is difficult on her each day.
Yep. I gotcha.
But it's really none of our business. I mean,
Nope.
it's really none of our business. But we know. We know.
Go get some sleep there, sunshine.
Oh, I am. I just wanted to make sure I hung out with you for a little bit, check out the stupid ass demo we played earlier.
Yep. I appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you, bud.
Once you dig for a little bit,
Yep.
let tilted forward,
Yeah.
which the blocks didn't help with that.
Yeah, I do what I can.
There's some pretty ugly yellow.
Yeah. You like that, don't you?
Bitch.
I like it.
That on a truck too. Damn, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
All right, there's sunshine. Get some sleep, brother. I love you.
I will.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know how long you been up this morning either.
I'll probably go in here shortly.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, don't be too long. You'll have a real bad lack of sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I will talk to you later, my friend.
All right. I'll see you guys later in chat.
All right. Good night. I love you.
You too.